Scorpio, this is your channel messages for the 10th of December. Okay, yeah. Colin John Winsworth. Oh, Scorpio, I'm getting somebody a lawyer. You got some lawyers. I'm getting your lawyering the fuck up. You know that 70% of people don't have lawyers, and they don't actually start to get lawyers until they're in trouble. So if you have a lawyer that your dad used and your mom used and you use, congratulations, you're not poor. It also means you're a criminal, because I don't know why the fuck you need a lawyer. And listen to me, for all those people who's walking around talking about I'm a fucking snitch, bitch, I'm a law-abiding citizen. According to a video I saw on YouTube, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Law-abiding citizens, when they see something, they say something. If I was in a gang, then you could say that's snitching. But sweetie, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I use 911 and 311. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Scorpio, see what's happening. Getting something about your lawyer or something about lawyers. Maybe there's a case being fought for you. Somebody said potential in a case. I'm not sure if the lawyers are fishing for a case or there's a case that you have and the lawyers are taking it on. I'm getting something about your lawyers. We have Beelzebub coming out first. I'm getting Lord of the Flies. Gluttony, corruption, influenced by earthly desires. So this could be theft, grand theft robbery, identity fraud, gluttony, because gluttony will make you steal. We have father. So I'm getting something about your dad, your father, something about lawyers and your father. Okay, I'm not sure if your father left something in the hands of lawyers. I'm getting something with, I'm getting lawyers, Beelzebub, gluttony, something about your father. We have Azazel, teaches human the art of war and cosmetics. We have Astaroth, uncovering secrets, Grand Duke of Hell, lust, vanity and temptation. We have Ariel, or Ariel, natural world, healing and protection of nature. And we also have love at first sight. So I'm getting something about I knew I loved you before. Every time I go on the TTC with my TTC card, I always lay my head on the window and look out the window, and in my head I'm like, lately it's intuition. Some things you just don't question. Like in your eyes, I see my future in an instinct. And people are coming TTC, spirit change, ma'am, spirit change. I see my future in an instinct. I'm searching for, I think I found my best friend. Excuse me, there is no TT service on a portion of line 1 between Eglinton and Kipling. There are shuttle buses running. Please check ttc.com. I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's that I am the puzzle. You have a puzzle. Put it in where it fits. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mixed it up. Wait. You before I met you, I have been waiting all my life. Let's go ahead and go to your reading. I'm getting some about your father, some lawyers. I don't know if a lawyer took on the case and fell in love with you. Let's go. First card out is a magician. I'm getting something about Aries or manipulation. I'm not sure if your lawyers are on the manipulation end of it. I'm not sure if your lawyers draft up documents, them have false paper, false death certificate, false paperwork, false marriage certificate. I don't know. I'm getting something with your lawyers. But I'm getting manipulation, heavy manipulation. Maybe this is a contract that you sign and your lawyers are going over it. I'm getting something about dead, something about the debt, a death certificate, something about debt. Because Scorpio is the death card. Yeah, literally. Me getting something manipulated. It could be something about you got hurt. It could be something about a near-death experience. Cause me getting something happened, but me getting it was manipulated. Me getting something about your lawyers. Like them saying you were injured, you were in a car crash. Me getting something about a Leo. Me getting something about you learning to walk again. You're learning to talk again. Me getting some after a very, very big. Me don't know if them talking about after a suicide attempt. But me getting you get hurt, Scorpio, and it was manipulated for you to get hurt. You know me getting someone's like, oh, you're too pretty. You don't need your legs. You're pretty. That's fucked up. Getting someone's like, oh yeah, she's too pretty. I wonder how we can make her disabled. You must be one ugly bitch. We have the three of wands, and we also have the hangman. Me getting you going into a vehicle and something is wrong with the vehicle. Me hearing impaired driving. Queen of Wands. Me getting this woman. She's a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Me getting this woman who a drive. She'll crash. Me don't know if she drunk, she under the influence, she going crash. Or me getting something about, if you look up this girl's record, something about a hit and run. And I'm not talking about Shenseea. Me did have a little feelings. You never even make me come. Me give you a hit and run. Me give you a hit and run. Me not talking about Shenseea hit and run. Me getting this girl hit somebody with them car and ran off. She flee. Me getting some about your lawyers. Maybe you were involved with a hit and run. And you have some lawyers that try to bail you out. Me getting something about impaired driving. Something about impaired driving. So this could be like a breathalyzer. And let me tell you something. If you show up to court being so-called charged with the fact that you were under the influence, if that officer did not make you do a breathalyzer test, you know say that is straight corruption. No officer can stop you and say that you were drinking, and you see, as long as them never breathalyze test you, that case have to be thrown the fuck out. Them have to breathalyze test you on spot. If them never do it, we don't know what we don't know. We don't know. I don't know. We don't know. So it could be something like that. Maybe you were distracted. Me getting something about you never get a breathalyzer test. If them never breathalyze you, how them want you for show up to? On the document, does it say how much pint was your alcohol level? If the police never do that to you, then how the fuck you show up to court? Me getting impaired driving. That's what I'm getting. Me not get a DUI. Me getting something about impaired driving. Now, if we look up what impaired driving is, so let's just see what that is. We know that you can be driving under the influence as well, but impaired driving is operating any vehicle while ability compromised by alcohol, drugs, prescription. Maybe you're on prescription, maybe you just start antidepressants or something like that. We're getting something about impaired. But I'm getting some about your father. That was the first message. Love at first sight. Ariel, Astaroth, Azazel, your father, and Beelzebub. Is this something about the death of your father that you are yet to know? Maybe your father died and some people are yet to tell you this. I'm getting something about lawyers, some lawyers. The magician is clarified by the Queen of Wands. I'm getting it's a woman. We're getting is a lawyer, she's a woman. She could be a Libra. We're getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're getting she's the one who's manipulating things, paperwork. It's a lawyer. We're getting she write bare false things. I'm not sure if she forged your signature or she getting a signature from other sources. We're getting that's the crook. Somebody might even have fucked up teeth. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands. We have the King of Swords. Me getting there's a lawyer contract between you and another woman. There is a paperwork that this lawyer woman sign up. It have to deal with you and another woman coexisting in the same place. Me get this in the last reading. Because me getting is like, it's like anything you get, she get. You start work, she'll start work. You get one house, she'll get a work. Me getting it is a lawyer woman draft this up. Something about splitting something. Because the Ten of Swords is here. So it's like somebody's try for ride you. Like ride your coattail. Me getting somebody's getting access to something because of you. But it's because of this paperwork drafted up by these lawyers involving you. The Strength card is clarified by the Emperor. Something about this man. Maybe somebody father is a judge or a lawyer. Maybe somebody daughter. Maybe somebody is a very powerful man. Him have a daughter but she don't have direction. So them want, so anything you do in life, them want this girl do in life because she don't have no direction. She have powerful parents, but she don't have no, she have no personality of her own. She like, she's the type of bitch you do an experiment on. You do a government experiment on her, basically. Because me getting she only have money and maybe her parents wealthy, but she don't have a personality. She don't know what she wants in her life. Anything what she say other people do, that's her new personality. But me getting something about there's something draft up. I'm not sure if somebody saying you and this girl is sisters or you and this girl related. I don't know, but me getting something about this household. But me getting something that gonna end badly anyways, because the Ten of Swords is here. We're getting some about your father. Maybe your father expected you and another woman to cohabitate, coexist. We're getting something about your father though. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups. Yeah, some about threes or other women. I don't know what your father do. Because the Four of Wands can, yeah, Two of Cups. Maybe there's something about your father saying only makes you fuck women. Only makes you be with women. If she gonna do anything, make it with women. Make it be lesbian. That sound kind of weird. It's going in the category of pedophilia, predator, creep, pervert. We're getting some about your father. We have the Three of Cups here. We have the Two of Wands. Something about men. And then the female is a lawyer. Something about a lot of women. I'm not sure if somebody drafting up a document involving you and another woman. But the only man I see here is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man. But he's on the outside. I'm not sure if this is something about you dating women. I'm getting there's something about a Scorpio, your father, and something about somebody dating women. Maybe these are sisters. We have the Three of Cups. So how much are your daughter then? There's some about your father. Either your father don't know him that some of his daughters are lesbians and some are straight. Or me getting your father never know which one of his daughter them was the lesbian one. And the one that was straight, him say it was a lesbian. And the one that was a lesbian, him say it was straight. Me getting your father don't know. Yeah, the Two of Cups. There's something about them now want you stay away from men. No men. I'm getting some about your father. One more. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a woman here. Some about girls. Some about this woman. It's pretty weird that your father wants you to hate men, but he also wants you to reproduce. So your father is looking forward to you being a single mom. Your father probably made your mother a single mom. You see, just because you are a mother or father, it does not mean that you understood what it was to raise a child and to teach them how to be a mother or a father. That's why a lot of children, a lot of parents, when they have them children, they either get pregnant early or they repeat the same mistakes. You did not teach them how to be a mother. You taught them to be like you. And you see how that turned out. Now, why would you teach your daughter to be like you, knowing that you never got married, and you were a single mother growing up alone, doing it all on your own? Now you teach your daughter to be an independent woman because you made shitty choices in men. So when your daughter do get a man who is actually going to provide for her, you as the mother is doing weird things to fuck up the daughter relationship. Because you want the daughter to be like you. You don't need a man. Bitch, you never need a man. You had to do it alone. If there was a man who was willing to do it for you, you would accept the help. You don't raise your kids to be like you. You raise them to be better than you. I don't know what this is. I'm getting some type of arrangement with your father. I'm seeing a lot of girls here. Something about you and women. Maybe your parents is creepy and then rather you fuck girls than men. Maybe your mom rather you fuck men than a girl. Maybe this is something about if he fucks guys, he won't reproduce. If she girls, she won't reproduce. Yes, but she will be an abomination. No offense. She will be. And that's okay. People choose to be sinful people every day. People choose to get married and cheat. People choose to be in the church but commit domestic violence against them partners. Everybody have sin. You shouldn't raise your son or daughter to carry on the same sin you have. If you raise them to overcome the sin. Instead of teaching your daughter to be an independent lady, you should teach her all the positive green flags to look for in a man who will partner with her to raise her offspring. Just because you made a fucked up decision choosing a partner to raise yours. Even though your daughter came out a 10 out, a 10 out, a 10 out, a 10, up in my bed, me want you spread out again. Anyways, we're going to leave it here. Most going to say October, then most going to say Cancer. Somebody might be a Cancer, so Cancer rule the breast, something about your breasts. I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, Scorpio. Bye.